Number two, we're going to go over how house managers utilize and open up Access Monitor, which allows you to keep your fingertips on the count of what's already been scanned into the venue you're working. Your first step is to always go down, make sure Pulse is in your system tray. It should already be installed on all of the surfaces and desktops. If you do not see this icon in your lower system tray with the green S, you go over to the circle, you search for Pulse, you come up to the Pulse desktop app, you right click it, and that says unpin because it's already there. You would use pin to your taskbar. So then once you've got that down there, you're going to go ahead and double click. It should already have my credentials in there. You click connect, and this one does not. So I'm going to have to do this on each and every one of the... All right, now it should be saved. Okay, you're now connected to Pulse. Once you're connected to Pulse, your next step is going to be to open Access Monitor. You panic, there's no Access Monitor anywhere on your desktop. You'll go over here, you'll search AM Monitor with a capital AM. If I could spell right. And then once again, right click, and we're going to open that file location for Access Monitor, which is located in Users, Public Documents on the C drive. We're going to right click here, and we're going to send that to the desktop as a shortcut. And once again, we want to keep all Paciolan softwares over to the right hand side. I'll drag and drop the AM Monitor to the right. At that point, you got to make sure your Pulse is running in order for AM Monitor to work. So Pulse 1, AM Monitor 2. Double click AM Monitor. It may bark at you that there is not a default printer assigned. If it gives you that error, it's as simple as going in and assigning a default printer, but we already assigned a default to the Boca, so I'm hopeful that it should work. This Paciolan AM Monitor does take a while to load on you compared to other software applications, and when you're within the application, it will be sluggish. But once you select your event, hypothetically, you're working at the Edwards Recital Hall, you come over here and you click on the plus. You'll see it not responding often. It takes a second for it to process it through Paciolan. Sometimes even the screen will disappear and then come back. The best thing to employ during this time period is patience. And again, a not responding. I wonder if we can edit that part out to cut out the... Okay, so great. Here we go. We have now opened Access Monitor for the recital hall. I just went in and clicked on Recital Hall. Again, it's going to take a second. If you look at the bottom, View 6, Edwards Recital Hall. You have to make sure that you have assigned the correct scanner to what you determine is Gate 1 and Gate 2 at the Recital Hall and the black box. They are not as critical at Edwards, Johnson, or Lib Jackson as they would be the assignment at Wheelwright. We have specific assignments. If you don't know your assignments, you can take a look inside of your event kit bag or on the wall at the Wheelwright Auditorium, which scanners go with which gates. Again, the most essential being the HTC Center and Wheelwright. At HTC Center, when we have commencements, the scanners will be assigned accordingly the day of the event. Okay, so we've got it back open again. Over here, Access Monitor is open and running. I always suggest once you get it open and running that you leave it up and running. Do not close it. You'll see here that we have the recital hall. You can watch the flow of your attendees entering the recital hall real time as it updates here with scans. The most important number you want to pay attention to is attendance. That is the real attendance of individuals that have been scanned into your event. Ignore all of the other data to the right. So that, in a nutshell, is how we get to Access Monitor. Just to follow up and reconfirm, open Pulse first, make sure you're connected, and then you can open up Access Monitor. That concludes this tutorial.